Well, this is actually a good time for invention because the tools of creativity are so powerful and so available. And actually having a track record, I can attract resources now, but it's actually the kids who can invent with very powerful tools. So a couple of kids at Stanford can, on their $1,000 laptops, create a new search engine that can start a company that's now worth $150 billion. So it's not just good for me or for people who've been around for a long time. Really, the tools of creativity have been democratized. It's a very good time for innovation. And we have these communication networks, so good ideas spread very quickly. And as the technology continues to evolve and become more and more powerful, there's ever new opportunities for new business models. New applications become feasible and spread like wildfire when the enabling technologies come into place. I think a lot of it has to do with things like courage and willingness to take risks and to accept failure. I mean, if you think back to Edison, who is somewhat of a hero of mine, he kept failing. Lots of his inventions were failures, and even the quintessential light bulb, he went through 1,000 failures with filaments that didn't work. And so that willingness to experiment and to keep trying things and to try to learn, whether even if the whole project fails or if just particular attempts to succeed fail, persistence actually pays off in the end. I think it's very important in companies now to empower people to be creative, and I don't think that's so unusual to be creative. People, even without professional backgrounds, have creative ideas, and if given the tools, which now are really available, can create things of tremendous value. And the websites that are most successful are the ones that harness the talent of millions of people. So I think that's what's different about today. It used to be you had to be recognized as, okay, this is a very creative person, this is a brilliant person, they're going to get a lot of resources. But now the tools are in everybody's hands. And you can revolutionize, whether it's web search or some other aspect of software, or create a movie and with very inexpensive equipment if you have the talent and something to say. It's important to try to give that freedom to all of your employees. And there are new business models being experimented with. Google, for example, specifically says that every employee, 20% of your time, you should just experiment with any ideas. It doesn't matter. We'll learn from it even if it seems to be a failure. And some of those ideas catch fire, and then they get more resources. And a lot of the exciting things from Google have come from those individual projects. So everybody's empowered to be an inventor.